Magic Johnson went down there and gave them boys a hug. I don't know what he did to them. Whatever hug or whatever philosophy or whatever story he told them guys. These guys look worse than they look against the Celtics. What's up, people? It's your man, Ever Lover, cover from your mama's basement. I don't know about this video. I ain't gonna be that long. I'm just gonna say a couple things and just, I don't know. Just gonna pack it up, pack it in. That's about it. Let me begin. I came to rock. Place without a sin, whatever it go. I don't forgot that song go. House of Pain, jump around, jump around, jump up to get down. Because you back. Yeah. Hey, anyway, like I said, I know it's only one game. I'm not going to be too much out of contents in it, based on the fact that we did pick up two guys. I still stay to this day, and I'm going to continue pushing it like I do with all the other young players that we lose. And I keep telling fans to continue watching these young players as they develop in other places and watch how the Lakers constantly make bad judgment and panicking decisions. Yes, I said it. I don't give a hell. You know what I mean? Y'all can say, oh, well, it was only one game, Urban. Listen, the guy, muscular, muscle man, muscle relaxer, whatever. To be honest with you, I said it before and I said it again. There was no reason to pick him up because we got Mo Wagner. You got to let the young guy play. And this is my problem with Luke Walton. It's been my problem with Luke Walton since he came with the team. I said this 3 years ago about how Luke Walton does not develop the young players. He pick and choose who he want to develop. And Ingram has always been his old man out of all the young players. Regardless of what anybody say, stats and history and facts prove otherwise. Kuzma had a hell of a game. First quarter, 23 points. I said on Twitter, Kuzma right now about to hit 60. What happened? Started to fade it off, man. Next thing you know, he ended up with 37 points or something like that. Like I said, he could have had 60. But it goes to show, man, when you got first and foremost, here's my thing. I don't even want to get into that. All right. Luke Walton praised Brandon Ingram for his defense the last game against the Boston Celtics. Now keep in mind, Brandon Ingram went 4 for 14, right? But he praised Brandon Ingram for his defense, which I, as a fan, do not have a problem with it. I don't give a hell if you score 2 points. If you play good defense or you do something that's contributing to the team, whether it's offense or defense, I'm going to take my hat off to you and respect you. But here's Kuzma, this game right here, once again. They can't say Kuzma had a hot first quarter, Luke. He dropped 23 points, Luke. Oh my gosh, he's on fire. What Luke say? Yeah, he's got it going and stuff like that. But always when you hear that but, always keep that in mind. But we're hard. We're hard on defense. Blah blah blah. We hard on defense. And my thing is this, here's my thing. I'm like, we got to get some players to help Kuzma. This would have been like, well, we got to get some players to help Kuzma. To put up, got the players involved in the offense as well. Because we need more than just one man to carry the team. And at the same time, the whole team as a whole got to play defense. Forget it. Call them all out. LeBron James, JaVale McGee, you got to call all them guys out. Bullock, the new guy. My thing is this. I'm not going to be so hard on Bullock or muscle legs. The reason why I'm saying this is because Bullock should never been starting. First and foremost. He only, practice one day and you got him starting? What coach does that? And you got KCP, who's been hot, and you bring him off the bench? Who does that? I just don't get that logic. Who does that? Just don't understand it, man. Don't understand it. Also, on top of that, when you're rotating your players out, Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, and LeBron James, out of those three, one of those three should be on the floor at all times. You got to start running that freaking hockey playbook. It does not work. You know what I'm saying? Every time I turn around, you keep doing that. You bring Rondo and Lance Stevenson there, two dominant ball handlers, where Rondo's basically took it out the picture because Lance Stevenson wanted to be the ball handler. And Lance Stevenson, to me, and I keep saying it over and over again, is better playing off the ball. There has to be some construction management down there to say, look, I want Rondo to run a point, and Lance, you feed off of Rondo. You got to pay attention to be more observant of what your players can do on that floor. Don't just be sitting there and singing like, I'm laying in the tree bush. Can't wait till I get out of here. You can't be doing that, man. You got to start paying attention to what you put out there on that floor. The rotation has been always been horrible. We live and die by the rotation. I know a lot of people say, what about the free throw, blah, blah, blah. Free throws weren't a problem this game. Rotation and defense was the major problem. LeBron James, I ain't gonna tell his defense, but like I said, he's 34 years old. He plays spikes when it comes to defense. I've been saying that at the beginning of the season. He plays spikes. One game he'll play defense, next game he struggle to play defense. You know, one game he take over, or many games he took over. This game right here didn't take over. I don't know, maybe he's trying to get the young guys going and stuff like that, but at that point in time, you got to take over. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of us bringing you in. You got to take over. You know, if you're not going to take over, then you got to say, look, Kuzma right now is hot. Let me continue feeding Kuzma and let him get going. When Luke decided to sit Kuzma down, you as a player who got much more experience on that floor than Luke, say, look, Luke, let's bring Kuzma back in, man. The dude is hot. Let's keep him going. There's no reason for for Kuzma to only play 32 minutes. And you give his rest of his minutes to somebody who just came into the league. I mean, came into the team, man. Kuzma's hot. You got to play him. For some odd reason, Luke Walton does not like Kuzma, man. You cannot sit there and deny that. You can sit there and say all you want. I don't care what y'all say about Luke Walton, what he say out his mouth and all that. If you're watching the games and you're paying attention to the games, you will notice that when it comes to certain players, Luke Walton will sit them down. And he sit them down for a long, extreme amount of time. They come back in, they're cold. And I keep telling y'all guys, everybody keep telling me the young players are trash. I say, no, the freaking coach is trash. I got to say what it is. I'm being honest. I only deal with him because, like I said before, he's in the Lakers organization. I respect him as a man and because he's our coach. But I know at the end of the season, he's going to be gone. He's not going to be here. And I said it over and over again. If you take them young players and you give them to a coach that has experience when it comes to developing young players, I bet you a lot of fans outside of the Laker branch and also the ones that's in the Laker branch, they'll say like, oh my God, these guys are freaking nice. That's why you see players that's right now in the Laker base or Laker fan base are talking about D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle, how good they're playing ever since they left the Lakers. Because why? They wasn't coached right when it comes to development. Remember, Luke Walton stunted Julius Randle growth. Remember, when D'Angelo was starting, he was only getting 25 minutes. And everybody was sitting there telling me D'Angelo Russell was a bust. He's a bust. I said, how the hell is he a bust if he's only getting 25 minutes? I said before, I said when he made that move to give up Ivica Zubac, I said Ivica Zubac is our only low post player. Yeah, nobody gonna stop Joel Embiid, let's be honest. But the point is, if you got somebody that can at least go at him and create their own shots, it will put him in foul trouble or help or basically make him sit on the bench. And then the dude, I don't know, whatever the name, whatever the name is. Anyway, that guy, man, he don't even have to jump. And JaVale McGee and Tyson Chandler had no answer for them guys. Neither one of them, they had no answer for them. They were getting what they want because what happened is, Tyson Chandler, first of all, he's slow. Joel Embiid could run right past him. He was doing it all game, run right past him. JaVale McGee is not as bad as Tyson Chandler because he's a little bit younger, but the problem with that is JaVale McGee is going to challenge every opportunity, every shot that comes his way. So when JaVale McGee goes off his opponent to pick up his teammate's opponent, they got to switch off. But when you switch off, you're left with Joel Embiid. Them guys down there ain't gonna do nothing, man, because think about it. Who's playing power forward? Kuzma. LeBron James. You ever see what LeBron James tried to do down low? He tried to do a pump fake, tried to go up, and the Tobias Harris, I believe, blocked his shot. Like I said, man, you don't have no low post player. You don't have nobody to set the tone when they run half court sets at all. And Philadelphia 76 are just a hell of a good team, man. Listen, I'm gonna say it like this: straight and foremost, hats off to Elton Brand. He made some big business moves, man, when it came to his players, his roster, by getting Tobias Harris, getting I can't even remember, Babadook, whatever his name is, got him. Got a whole bunch of freak. I think he got like 4 new guys on the bench. All of them are shooters and all of them over 6'6". So he's getting prepared and ready because why? You know Butler might not be here next year, so he's prepared for what to do. I think Tobias Harris might be a free agent at the end of the season as well. I'm not too sure. It might be, he might have the option out or something like that. I'm not too sure. I haven't looked at his contract. But Elton Brand has made some good solid moves. As for the Lakers front office, hell no, we ain't make no good moves, man. And the fan base, man, y'all want to sit here and keep saying, well, you know, let these guys play. You know, these 2 pickups with a good pickup, blah, blah, blah. We said the same thing about freaking, what's his name? God dang it, Mozgov. When he picked up Mozgov. Oh, yeah, Mozgov's a good pickup. I said, oh, my God, what the hell's wrong with us, man? Listen, at the end of the day, like I said, Muscle Man, that's Mo Wagner. Bullock, that's KCP. At the end of the day, you got Lance Stevens, like him and Lance Stevens are almost the same. I think he got Lance Stevens by 2 inches, something like that. Now, I'm not knocking what they picked up on Bullock because he was free. You know, we didn't trade nobody for him. But I would never made that move to pick up to do Muscala for Ivica. I would have kept Ivica. Ivica, to me, when LeBron played with him, you go look at them stats. When him and LeBron played, he was going up the ladder on stats. Double figures, 18, 19, 16. He was putting up numbers. He was our best low post player, and we released him while we traded him for basically nothing. No draft picks, nothing. That was just Magic Johnson making bad decisions, man. Panicking, trying to keep. I don't know what the freak he was doing. You know, that's why he got the heck out of there, man. He seen he seen the score and got the heck out of there. And like I said, look, don't be shocked if we don't get no free agent at the end of the season. Don't be shocked if LeBron James went out. Don't be shocked if he went out if we don't get no free agent at the end of the season. But I don't know, man. But like right now, man, you gotta take your hats off to the 76ers, man. They are a polished team, man. And they play within the confines of their schemes that their coach run. LeBron James, to be honest with you, I think he should have helped out a little bit more down low. Why I say that? Because if you look at some of the plays, he was basically fronting Ben Simmons like about 15, 20 feet from the basket. Like Ben Simmons coming down, LeBron was already in the key. Ben Simmons is not a scorer. We already know this. I mean, he can score if he wants to. I think he averaged like 20-something points. But most of his shots come inside. So LeBron James could have played off and made him 4 shots all the time. So at the end of the day, this right here, that's why I say that's what you look at bad coaching. Because you know Ben Simmons can't score. So the thing is, you want to double up. You know, you can double up and play 4 and 5. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to play Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons got to come to the paint. He comes to the paint, you move off the man. You know what I'm saying? You play zone, 3-2 zone. You move off the man, and then when Ben comes to the paint, you just pick him up. But you force him to take them jump shots. You don't let Ben Simmons control the offense because he freaking can't score outside. This is a common factor. And instead, what we do, we just basically let them do what they want, man. We let them score inside. We let them score. Then when people try to help out down low, what happened? The perimeter wide open. Same philosophy, nothing new. Same thing over and over again. You know, we don't play defense like we're supposed to. And like I said, we haven't played good defense since Lonzo. We haven't played good defense since Lonzo went out. And we haven't played good defense since LeBron James came back. I'm just being honest. But it shouldn't come down to our perimeter defense because we still need inside presence as well. But that's what I'm saying. When you got LeBron James and Kuzma, see, this is the thing. People always talk about Kuzma defense, right? But LeBron James is, like I said, he's not the LeBron James 20-something years ago. I'm not 20. I mean, when he was 20-something years old. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand and realize that. You know, both of them guys were getting beat. And the funny thing is that Ben Simmons ain't really beat LeBron. But LeBron picked up somebody. They were beating him. Tobias Harris gave him a couple flows. You know, a couple times he got caught in the switch up with Joel Embiid. What can he do? You know, it's just, to me, it's just lack of bad communication. Like I said, the rotation still sucked. Defense was terrible. I mean, just pitiful. I mean, you like I said, my kids probably could play better defense than that. It was just bad defense out there. Then like I said, then on top of that, you don't have one of your top players on the floor at all times. Instead, you run that hockey offense, whatever you want to call it. Then you go small ball. You put Muscala on freaking Embiid, and let me see if I pronounce this guy name, man. I don't want to be saying his name wrong. Let me go back to it. Oh, Marjanovic. I'm trying to think of his first name. Marjanovic. That's what I'm talking about. Marjanovic. Then you put Muscala on Marjanovic, like Muscala on Marjanovic. Like, come on, man, really? Look at the minutes. I mean, Cole played 27 minutes. He only got 5 touches. Stevenson taking a lot of shots. Once again, like I told you, when the ball's in Steven's hand, he does not play as good. That's why Rondo need the ball. Rondo did have 7 assists though, but only played 16 minutes. Why? Cutting all the minutes, all them guards we got. How many guards we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Brandon make 5. We got 5 guards. And then Lonzo Ball come back. That's 6, and Hart makes 7. 7 goddamn guards, man. And everybody told me we need shooters. No, we need a small forward. All we needed was just a small forward. We didn't need all these new players. All we needed was just one small forward, and that was it. That's all we needed. One small forward, and you just keep it going. But now, nah. And this team, man, like I said, this is a whole new different makeup. This is way different than what Luke Walton wanted. This team is like they play defense, man. And like I said, look at that lineup. I know a lot of people say, well, Bullock can play defense. Yeah, he only 2 blocks, okay, that's cool. But at the end of the day, he still was getting beat. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, he's still getting beat. I mean, Redick had a good game. Butler, now keep in mind, Butler was being played by Brandon Ingram. Brandon, he played some hell of a defense, man. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but he played some good defense. Still had a good game, 19 points. Brandon Ingram was the only one on that out there starting 5 to play defense. I'm not gonna knock JaVale. JaVale tries, you know what I'm saying, but I think, well, he played better than Tyson Chandler, but the problem with JaVale, like I say, he always trying to go over help. And when he does that, usually and nobody picks his man up. You don't see, the thing is that as a center, you cannot go do so much if you don't have a good power forward to back you up. Ex Olajuwon, ex Shaq when he was in Orlando. Who was his backup power forward? Horace Grant. Who was Olajuwon backup power forward? Otis Thorpe. You know what I mean? Patrick Ewing. Who was his best backup? Charles Oakley. You know, I can go on and on for all the great centers and who were their best backup power forward that can pick up on the pick and rolls and on the screens and all that. You look at the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know who they were. I mean, but anyway, like, you know, I don't think it's all of them. You know what I mean? I guess Tobias Harris, you know what I mean? But they just picked him up, so I'm not going to knock him. But once again, like I said, the thing about the Lakers is, man, that they just got to figure out what they want, the rotation. They got to figure out their rotation. You know what I mean? They got to actually start acknowledging the hot hand. There's no reason for Kuzma to play 32 minutes when he was hot. There's no reason. He was hot. You trying to get all these other guys opportunity to play, which to me is stupid. I'm serious, man. If Kuzma is hot, you continue to feed him. You bring him in, like I said, Kuzma should end up with like 45. I say about 42, 45 minutes. I'm serious. That's what I'm saying. Right now, there was nobody else really doing nothing. I mean, on that level. I mean, everybody else started picking up garbage shots and all that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else was, I ain't gonna say patting their stats, but nobody else was really doing anything at that particular time. Kuzma was. Then when Kuzma went to the bench, this is what LeBron James or Brandon Ingram should have took over. Vice versa. Then when Kuzma came back in, kept feeding Kuzma. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would tell you, man, that's the reason why the Golden State Warriors is one of the best teams out there, man. Them and the Spurs don't give a hell who's on that team. They always gonna make the playoff because the way they run their game and their system. You hear what they say when one of their players is hot, the Warriors do not mind if one of their star players don't do good. Remember when Klay Thompson, I think he had 60-something points? They kept feeding him because he was hot. They kept feeding him. Kevin Durant and Steph Curry wasn't worrying about, you know, scoring and all that. They kept feeding Klay. Just like when Steph was hot. They kept feeding Steph. Where it got to the point where Steph was so freaking hot, they blew a team out. Steph set out the whole, I think third quarter, the half of the third. So they know how to play as a team. We still have to figure out how to play as a team. And that means that some of our top players have to acknowledge that when you got a hot player like that, you got to feed him. Don't worry about him looking better than you. It's about winning. So if I see somebody's hot, whether it's Kuzma, Brandon, or whether it's LeBron, if I see you hot, I'm going to continue feeding you. And your coach need to acknowledge that. Like, he's hot, give it to him. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. When these young players, I'm going to say this again, I'm getting off here. When these young players, if they get traded this offseason and they go to a team, best believe those young players, Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, I'm saying Lonzo Ball, I know a lot of y'all keep calling him a bust. Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and I'm telling you, because Zubac under Jerry West and Doc Rivers is going to be a freaking beast. Watch what I tell you guys. Watch, especially Kuzma and Brandon Ingram. When Kuzma goes somewhere, whoever team he go to, they're going to help him work on his defense. They're going to bring somebody in there to help him work on his foot sliding and everything. And they're going to run play schemes for Kuzma. And I'm telling you, Kuzma is going to be in the top 5 in scoring if they get traded this in the offseason. Mark my words. Because right now, like I said, the Lakers staff is terrible. The front office is terrible. I'm just being honest. We all got caught up on the hype because why? It's Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We thought that Magic Johnson would come and make some good moves. Like I said, at the day, he was going to get rid of the whole team for AD. And then on top of that, if you got rid of it was just LeBron and AD, who will you have coming out? Who's your bench? Who's your players? But, you know, fans don't care. They don't think about that. You know what I mean? AD and LeBron can't carry the whole team. We don't even know if LeBron hurt or not. I mean, I'm just being honest. We don't know. I know he lost a step. He couldn't even get up. But anyway, it's your man, Urban Love, like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section, tell me what you think. Love you guys. Have a blessed day, man. Hey, if y'all didn't see my video about Magic Johnson, man, go check it out, man. You know, after that, I know a lot of people upset about this game, man. This is only one game. We still in the runnings, all right? Just give my opportunity to critique what I seen and hoping the Lakers pick it up. Do I want Luke Walton fired? I'm not worried about Luke Walton because I believe Luke Walton gone at the end of the season. I'm not worried about that. But LeBron James and them got to be more engaged, especially when we paying you money to lead these young players. Simply put, that's all I want to say. But for y'all want to laugh, man, and forget about this game, man, go check out my video, man. I'm going to try to throw it in the link. Yeah, I'm going to throw it in the link so y'all can see it. It's funny as crap, man. Anyway, y'all take care. Have a blessed one. I'm out of here.